Thinking about moving to Austin? You're not alone. With its booming tech scene, incredible food, and endless sunshine, Austin has been one of the hottest destinations for years. But let's talk about money, because vibes don't pay the bills. Hey, I'm Sean Tips, your local expert. In this video, we're breaking down what it really costs to live in Austin in 2025, from housing and utilities to tacos and transportation. We've got you covered. Whether you're planning your move or just Austin curious, here's what you need to know before packing your bag. All right, first things first, how does Austin stack up to other major US cities? Compared to New York or Los Angeles, Austin still comes in cheaper, but the big gap is closing fast. While you won't be paying $4,000 a month for a shoebox apartment like in Manhattan, Austin's average rent and home prices have surged thanks to massive population growth, a booming tech industry, and you guessed it, high housing demand. Compared to Dallas, Austin is noticeably pricier, especially when it comes to housing. That said, you're not paying California or New York City prices yet. Pro tips, use a cost of living calculator to compare Austin to where you live now. You might be surprised. No state income tax is a win, but Austin is car dependent, which means you'll spend more on transportation. Not all neighborhoods are created equal. Some zip codes are way more expensive than others. Now this is a big one. Let's talk about housing. Median home price in Austin as of 2025 is floating around $520,000. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in Central Austin averages about $1,800 to $2,200 a month, while a three-bed home in the suburbs goes for about $2,300 to $2,800 a month. Neighborhoods like downtown Zilker and Clarksville are pricey, while Pflugerville, Kyle, and Manor offer better deals if you're willing to commute a little bit. What's driving prices? Think interest rates, a long period of limited inventory, and lots of new construction trying to catch up to the demand. Currently, we have a large inventory and prices hasn't changed much. Here are my pro tips. Renting, go outside the city for better prices. Buying, watch those property taxes. Texas doesn't have income tax, but those home tax bills hit hard. Want to offset mortgage costs? Try house hacking. Renting out a spare room or even an ADU. On certain lots in Austin, you can have 2 to 3 units built now. Utility costs in Austin are no joke, especially in the summer. Expect to pay around $150 to $250 a month for electricity, water, and trash combined for a standard apartment or small home. But when it's 110 degrees in July, your AC bill will spike big time. Internet, the good news is that fiber internet is widely available, with average costing around $50 to $80 a month depending on the provider and speed. Here are my pro tips. Budget for higher energy bills during the summer. AC is not optional in Texas. Consider solar panels. Austin has rebate programs that make going green a little bit easier. Double check what your internet speed is offered in your area. They vary more than you think. Google Fiber and AT&T Fiber are both in a lot of parts of Austin. Now let's get to the delicious stuff. Groceries, food, and dining. Groceries in Austin are about average for a large US city. H-E-B is a local favorite for a reason. Great prices and Texas-sized selections. Whole Foods, which started in Austin, is still pricey, but you can find some great deals. Eating out, expect to spend $10 to $15 at a food truck, $15 to $30 at a casual restaurant, $50+ at something fancy downtown. Austin's food scene is incredible. There are tons of options now as the culinary scene has exploded over the last 10 to 15 years. Austin is still known for its tacos and barbecue, plant-based eats, but those frequent dining trips do add up. Here are my pro tips. Stick with H-E-B or Costco for better grocery value. Farmers markets are great for fresh produce, but often pricier than the stores. Food trucks are chef's kiss, affordable and tasty, perfect for a budget-friendly foodie fit. Unless you're living and working downtown, having a car in Austin is basically a must. Owning a car will run you about $500 to $700 a month, all in with gas, insurance, parking, and maintenance. Gas prices in Texas are usually below the national average, but traffic can be a beast, especially on I-35. Public transportation, Pat Metro is expanding with Project Connect, but options are still limited in compared to cities like New York City or Chicago. Ride shares are easy to get, but not super cheap. All right, here are my pro tips. Working remotely, living in the suburbs can save you a ton. Traffic is real. Factor in longer commutes when choosing where you live. Public transit is getting better, but we're not quite there yet. Keep the car for real. All right. Time for the fun stuff, because life's not all about bills and budgeting. Gym memberships range from about $30 to $100 a month, depending on how bougie you like your gym. Outdoor activities like Barton Springs, Zilker Park, and hiking in the Greenbelt are free or super cheap. Live music, sports games, and festivals, here's what to expect. Local shows are about $10 to $30. ACL or South by Southwest is about $250 plus for passes. UT games or pro sports, Austin FC are about $400 to $100 plus per game. Now here are my pro tips. There are tons of free stuff to do. Check your local calendars and Facebook groups. Music festivals get pricey, buy tickets early and plan ahead. Austin's active lifestyle doesn't have to break the bank, just step outside. The hike and bike trail is totally free. So is Austin expensive? Sure, but is it worth it? That depends on your budget, your lifestyle, and where you choose to live. The cost of living has definitely gone up, but if you're smart about it, there are still ways to make Austin work, whether you're renting, buying, or somewhere in between. What about other cities in Central Texas? Is San Marcos the hidden gem people say it is? San Marcos is really what they say it is? Well, check out the next video on your screen. I'll see you there.